If you were to ask in 1970 what were the hottest years on record for the planet Earth, beginning when records were taken, there would have been years in the 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, and 1960s in the list. If you were to ask that question in 1980, the same would be true, although 2 years from the 1970s would have joined the list. In 1990, seven of the nine hottest years were in the previous decade, the 1980s. If you were to ask that question in the year 2000, most of the nine hottest years would have been in the previous decade, the 1990s. If you were to ask that question in the year 2010, all but one of the nine hottest years would have been in the previous decade. If you were to ask that question in the year 2020, all of the nine hottest years on record on planet Earth have occurred in the interval between 2010 and 2020. The planet is clearly getting warmer, with all of the hottest years in 140 years of record keeping occurring since 1998. 2020 was the second hottest year on record. 2019 was the third hottest year on record. The nine hottest years are 2016, 2020, 2019, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2014, 2010, and 2013, all of which have occurred since 2010. Earth's seven hottest years since records were taken in the past 140 years have been the last 7 years.